Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and or good night. This is Genshin Impact English lesson number 46. We're continuing Liyue Act 3, Part 3. And yep, after we meet Ningguang, we're going to go right around over here. This is a very pretty coastline. Should have unlocked that teleport when I had that time. Oh shoot, oh well. And then as always, heal everybody and do your healing dance. Come on, freaking Statue 7, thank you. Not cutting this part because this is part of it. There's lots to explore around this region. Berries, other stuff, puzzles. Oh my god, my stamina as you can tell. So, gotta get more geo sigils. And a memo too. Yeah, right over there, right around that. Oh, almost looks like a small peak, but it's like very shallow. It's like deep and under. A little more like a crater, just because there's ruins now. And yet, we want to beat all of these bad guys here. And then, before you beat those bad guys, when you look at the map, climb up to this side. Oh my god. Climb up to this side. You'll make it around this top over here. And then you get to unlock this teleport over here. In case you die or something. Very useful. Yes, yes. Very nice. Alright. Time in, boys. Let's fight. Yeah, and then later in the future, Electro on Electro is only useful against this guy if you have another cryo character for super conduct. This gets rid of their shield.
Don't get frostbite. Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
And then look at that damage. Let's see what we do over here. I got some swirl. And then, uh-oh, he joined. That's bad. But yeah, you want to try to keep hitting him with cryo damage because he's one of the hardest to beat early game. And then, right after you beat these guys, the fight's not over. We gotta go up these stairs and then fight more bad guys. Yes, you do need an Anemo swirl. And if you do that early, nothing really happens besides maybe this guy shows up. I don't know. Maybe he just noticed us. Yep, and then after you beat him, we're going up.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
You know, it's hard to parlay with a gun since I have a sword. So Kaya, you're up. Okay, let's see how long I last. If I fall down, I have to win. Let's see. He's not even falling off. Come on, fall off, die. Oh, crud. Well, I'll uphold to my promises. Let's see. Okay, this is just for one wish. Oh, holy god. Okay. Yay, Kale. Very good early game. Ready to parlay again with your gun? Alright, let's get him, Kaya. Traveler. Oh no. No, come on, fall off. Freaking Pyro Gunner, fall off. Oh yeah, he finally did. Yeah, and then... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this is our goal over here.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? haven't seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic.
Ol apostrophe is short for old in a casual way, often in a playful manner. A great example would be like a mom in the South who would say to her sons or daughters in the South, "Oh, this Saturday we're going to meet up with old Miss Sally, your grandma." It's part of the Southern dialect in American English. Though it could be very polite like that, it could be impolite, such as, "Oh, you old hag. Your grandpa is an old hag."
Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, one of the best idioms. You may know what this one means. The plot thickens means that something's becoming more complicated, mysterious, or interesting to the story. You know, like in spy movies, when we analyze the double agents. Are they really on our side? Are they on the villain side? You would often see or hear this expression in movie or TV reviews, such as the reviewer saying or describing, "The Francophone movie is a long honeymoon set in South Africa, and the plot thickens when Julien is at a point of a love triangle and establishes new feelings for his so-called ex-girlfriend, who happens to be the safari tour guide." I had a lot of fun writing that.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Me too. I don't like being late. And then because I got a new character or her constellation. Oh no, it's just new. Not a constellation. Shoot. Anyways, Kale's cool. Really best for quicken teams, to be honest. Okay, Lisa, I want you to be upgraded. I had to do more ley lines. Anyways, that'll help. Just a little bit. Okay, where are we going? We're going right over close by Luhua Pool. Right over there. Great Archon, I should have just unlocked that teleport, but don't worry, I unlocked something close by. Fairly short. There is a puzzle near there that's pretty dang useful. And unlocks a domain. When you get close by near the destination, such as here, I recommend you unlock that teleport and or get that treasure near that ruin guard. Yay! Now that's unlocked and I can get that treasure whenever I want. But whatever. We're going right where we need to. No, 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 don't shoot at me. Don't shoot at me. Okay, I think we're far. I think we're good. Go away. No! Oh, yeah, out of range. Oof, that was close. So close.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago.
Even if you may know, and that he means that he went to meet with us himself and not with anyone else. In some conversations, some people say "I myself" to describe or add emphasis or reinforcing a personal experience to something related, or even sound more formal or authoritative, which Zhongli does sometimes. Okay, real casual contexts. I, myself, love red wine. And person B says, I, myself, prefer white wine. Very common, and for personal preference, that's pretty dang dramatic. In common formal settings, such as in court, I myself could be said in a variety of situations, but we don't have to get too deep into that. For a personal action in court, someone could say, I myself wrote that contract. And later, if you're in law, you may learn about a pro se representation, in which the litigant or suitor may say, I myself, to clearly identify their role as both the subject of the case and the legal representative, emphasizing that they're handling the matter without an attorney. Reflexive things such as I myself is very interesting to analyze.
Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Fancy smanchy, an informal way of saying luxurious, more likely said and used in America as if a grandma is saying to her social circle, I took my son out to a very fancy smanchy restaurant for his birthday.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue.
Second to none idiom, meaning it is the best. Most widely used how Zhongli uses it. We're driven to real experiences, which is why someone would say to person A, you have to go to this Mexican restaurant. It is second to none than the other Mexican restaurants. They emphasize and promote organic food and cook with it. The carnitas were slow cooked. The meat was all the way cooked. The representation of the tacos were just so Instagrammable. And the drinks, oh my god, beautiful, strong, not sweet. Just second to none.
Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Tactless adjective means having or showing a lack of sensitivity or dealing with others or with difficult issues. Most likely said in these situations, that was a very tactless comment to make, or he was often tactless and insensitive, so we didn't hire him.
Oh, so you also met with Kuching then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine.
And he's being sarcastic here.
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Discerning adjective meaning to have or show good judgment. There's no way of judging her true intentions.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
Paimon saying some great stuff here. So to sink their fingers into means to be deeply engaged with or understand something in total in a profound way. Example sentence, let's use marvel. Here's a sentence. We need to sink our fingers into this vibranium. If we do some tests on it, maybe we can fully understand it and use it.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Liyue Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Liyue Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Liyue Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense.
So this is an interesting one. Censer, noun, not censor in S-E-N-S-O-R, but censer, C-E-N-S-E-R, is a container in which incense is burned, typically during a religious ceremony. Some of you may know this. Often traditional bronze or ceramic burners.
But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
Oh, we got another chore. Okay.
No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
And then we're gonna find those flowers. They're literally just in the corner, right over here. Do come prepared with your greatest pyro character, Bennett or Dia, anyone related. Fairly easy. A cryo slime appears.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
Zach's voice singing is so good.
What happened?
Oh, we don't like that. We gotta deal with
They
that.
look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
And then, once you defeat them, this happens. Somehow I drowned, and I had to do a redo.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
I know, that is so
Excuse me.
lame. Oh,
Are you
there's
searching
Ganyu.
for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
Yongu? Who's that? You've completely forgotten my name, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was great.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
It led us to floating platforms in which we could die.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
More on her later. I suggest you do her story quest.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
Iteration, noun, meaning the initial version or draft or prototype of a project, product, or idea, or a group. Here in this context, the first iteration of a group, as you can tell. In a common context, people could say, this is the first iteration of the website design, or let's review the first iteration of the proposal or essay.
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
Oh, thank you.
We dare not refuse it.
A very formal way of saying, yeah, we'll take it. These little things are very funny. If you even dared, why would you even say dare? This is for dramatic purposes.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
Bye, Ganyu.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time.
Full steam is another great phrase. Once the business is full stream, this just means that the company is operating at maximum capacity, speed, and efficiency. The way how Zhongli uses it is the most common way, so this is already the best example.
So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
This is an awesome last sentence. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending means that this is a prolonged emotional strain, stress, or trauma to endure. Probably giving us the best life advice here. Starting a new thing, like a business, will take a lot of time, but you can't forget to take care of yourself.
Wow. See, Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
And that's our English lesson for today. I'll see you on the next one, and thanks for watching. We'll continue to Liyue, Act 3, Part 4, English Lesson 47. Bye. Au revoir. 再见.
Yawning without covering your mouth. Uncouth.